afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Thank you so much.
There is something new in life these days. Children holidays have been started, so that's something new and exciting things for children, but not. I mean, not. We are not as excited as them, right?
I can completely resonate. I think holidays, vacations are meant for the kids, but of
Mm-hmm.
course, it's twice the job that we do otherwise, uh,
Right.
because we need to kind of keep up with the house at the same time your work or you're doing. At the
Mm-hmm.
same time, you have to be available and attentive to your kids as well, because
Right.
there is no excuse for not doing that the other parents do. And
Mm-hmm.
kids
Right.
are kids are so interested. They observe it so minutely that it happens with others. The
Mm-hmm.
other parents can do. Why can't you?
Right.
So
But
that's
actually, you know what? They don't need us. Like in my family, they don't need us. All of their cousins are coming. So they're going
Mhm.
to spend all day long with them only. But it's just that there will be a lot of chaos, a lot of
Mhm.
shouting and screaming all the time. So that is going to hamper my work. Everything else is
Ah,
fine. You feel good when your kids are around. They are definitely a true bliss. But my work is going to hamper that, I'm sure about. So I'm trying to take up as many conversations as I could these days so that I could post one videos every day, one
every.
video a day, right? Just that I'm trying to manage things.
I guess different people have different approaches, right? Because I've seen so many YouTubers having their set plan. They also plan for, say, 2 months or 3 months ahead of the time,
Hmm.
like being prepared for any kind of break that might happen, any holiday
Hmm.
that they might need. So
Hmm.
I've seen those type of YouTubers as well. And the
Which
people
is a
who are,
great thing.
yeah, it is a great thing, but I don't know how much can you accomplish.
Hmm.
Yeah, when you are actually completely into it, probably then it's practical and possible as well.
Yes.
But when you have got other tasks to do, I don't know
Hmm.
how it works with them.
I believe still we can do as planned because we plan our day according to our routines only or our work or so whatever it is, whatever we have on our plate. So we plan accordingly. But the thing with me is you can call this my weakness as well. I always do the things at the last moment. Like I wait for the last moment and
You
then I
function
rush for
better, I
things.
guess. Yeah, you function better in pressure.
Right. So that's my weakness and I want to overcome it. Let's see.
Is it affecting you in a negative way? When you say you want to work on it, is it affecting you or a negative?
Yes, because at the last moment you rush for things. Your mind also races, and then you are into that race as well. So it's better to plan things so that you could be calm in each and every situation, right? So that's definitely not good. Not just in this case, but in
Otherwise,
every other case. Like every day, when I get my kids dressed up for school or get them ready for school, that time also we are always racing, like we already
mm-hmm.
know we have to get ready by 8, but still we'll just pass the time till 7:30 and then we'll
Half an hour
immediately
is a fast
right.
forward.
So we are
Uh,
habitual to it.
yeah, probably you're trying to steal time. Uh,
Hmm.
you fall short of time for the regular things or probably just being together. And you kind of try to steal time whenever possible, whenever possible. Yeah.
Not really, but I myself am pissed off this kind of attitude of mine where I'm
Mhm.
not serious about things. I am kind of a laid back person.
But is it?
And
Is that because I see you're quite serious about your job, but
Mhm.
whatever you do, I know we just had a couple of conversations so far. However, I guess with the steadiness in your speech, the stability, the calm, the composed behavior, I guess you would be more serious about things, right? For example,
Mhm.
if you decide to do something, you would be more serious about and trying to kind of help yourself in all possible ways and manners in order to achieve or move towards it. So for
Mhm.
me, I think you're quite serious. But it's probably, I don't know. I'm just saying. You
Right.
refrain or you stop or you kind of, give it a time to kind of for yourself to kind of go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
approach and do things in practice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Right.
what it is?
That's something you have perceived from looking at me or by
Yeah,
looking at me or
yeah,
from my
yeah,
personality, but the
yeah.
reality is different. So,
Ah,
but when I come on screen, that time I'm kind of serious. But behind the screen, behind the scene, I would say I'm not pretty much serious about things. Like I want to live a slow life, no rushing for things and every as something like that. No.
you want to
So,
absorb every moment that happens to you
hmm. But
rather than
then
routine.
yes, and but then when you have task in your hand, then you have to be there all the time. So
I
in
can
that case
resonate.
also I wait for the last moment.
It happens to me very often. Until unless I consciously can decide not letting that to happen, it happens to me. Like, I wait. I know that I'm supposed to be reaching at 4, and the time required for me to reach probably is 10 minutes. And I
Mm-hmm.
know I'm going to make in 10 minutes, but still I will wait for that 10 minutes to get down to 5 minutes or 9 minutes
Right, right.
and then rush towards
Hmm.
reaching, and then find all possible ways of self justification. Like, it's
Right.
okay, it happened, things happen, you get late, you're a human being, self
Mm-hmm. That means
justify.
I'm not alone.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. We both sail in the same boat at times, of course, yes. It happens to me. And in most of the cases, I feel that it's just that I'm pushing things. The
Mm-hmm.
procrastination is what happens to me, but I
Mm-hmm.
just deny to accept and acknowledge it, which
Mm-hmm.
is why it keeps existing and it kind of gets to an extent to become habit at times. So then,
Mm-hmm.
of course, I have got this amazing ability of refraining and taking care and just drawing a line for myself.
Mm-hmm.
If I have
Mm-hmm.
to kind of not do it, I will not do it. If I
Hmm.
have to work on it, I will work on it. So that's amazing about me. But yes, procrastination does happen to me. I
Mm-hmm.
will. It's just that I don't acknowledge at times, which is not correct, which is not good. But I guess end of the time, we all are humans, right?
Right.
So
And I
sometimes
also feel that it hits everyone, but it depends on you how you want to
how
take
you
it.
deal with it. Correct.
So there are days when I want to take it, take it in, and the
Yeah,
other days I don't
yeah.
want
You
it.
want to
Right.
live. It's okay. It happens. You have to kind of
Mm-hmm.
too much being too perfect is also not good, right? Then there's no
Right.
scope of improvement. So let's keep improving, right? Rather than being
Right.
perfect.
You have to enjoy the life at the same time.
Yeah. What I'm doing right now is justification. That's
Right.
justifying that whatever happens, happens. It's okay.
It's okay. We are all human beings.
I guess we spoke about it, right? The
About
last.
procrastination. I don't remember, but in many
That's
of my
justification.
conversation, I spoke about it because many people can relate with it.
Yes. It happens to
That's
many people. In my case, that it's very funny. Sometimes it is knowingly that it happens, okay? But sometimes the consequences kind of lead for procrastination. It's not me or my will as such, but it's the consequences that happen and
mm-hmm,
events that fall, which leads to kind of postponing or just pushing things forward.
mm-hmm,
But of course, the decision is with me, and I've
mm-hmm,
seen that, I've observed that, I've decided in most of the cases to kind of let it happen, the
mm-hmm,
procrastination to happen. Uh, but yes, the events and the consequences, or rather the circumstances, have also led me to kind of take that decision.
mm-hmm,
So I don't know if it happens with everybody, but yeah. And I have this grilling habit. I grill myself. Like, why
mm-hmm.
did you do it? You didn't have to do it. You could have done that. You could have done this. You could have avoided
Okay.
it. I don't know if it
Uh-huh.
happens with you. Does it?
Not really. I don't regret much in life, if I would say directly. So I don't regret
Mhm.
much, but like I feel that it's not good to keep yourself grilling or to
Yeah, self-grilling.
set those high expectations for yourself because they're
You
not
actually spoke
going
my
to
mind.
end anytime.
Yes. Many a times actually, most of the time I would say. the disappointment when it happens to me, it happens because of self expectation.
Mhm.
I've set standards, I've set the bar so high. Uh, in the rarest cases, I might reach, but in most of the cases, I fail. Uh,
Mhm.
and then that self counseling happens, followed by the whole disappointment. So this
Right, right.
process has been quite a continuation kind of thing, you know. It has
Mhm.
been, it's running in circles. So yeah, I think it's high time. I work on it. I try to at least make myself aware that this is what is
Mhm.
happening to you.
Yes. And even when you consciously don't want to have expectations for yourself, but there are, like deep down, there will be some or the other expectations for yourself. Like when people say that you speak so fluent, you speak so well, but
Correct,
still I am not able
correct,
to relate with them because I've set
correct.
the bar so high,
I see.
right?
Correct,
So that's the
correct.
problem.
Very true. Very true. I
So
guess
is
we
it a
just
problem?
problem. See, the definition of problem for me is when it actually creates an issue or a
Mhm.
discomfort. So until unless something gets into way and creates that kind of discomfort, I don't term it as
Mhm.
a problem. And
Mhm.
I would, my thing is little different. I don't know, the mechanism is such that whenever I'm approached with a problem, I would rather not see the problem, but I would try to look at the possible ways that I can get
Mhm.
out.
Right, right.
It's a default
Mhm.
setting, I guess.
Mhm.
So when there is disappointment and say I'm not living up to the standards, I don't go sad. I get irritated. I get
Mhm.
angry.
Mhm.
So this is my reflex. I don't know how, but I guess this has been, but
Mhm.
it's not a problem until now. It has not
Mhm.
been a hindrance kind of thing. It's
Mhm.
not something that I'm not able to overcome it. So I would not term it as a problem.
Right.
And fortunately, I'm blessed with people around me. They understand and they accommodate.
Mhm.
So which is why possibly I have not termed it as a problem as of now.
Right, right. And that's
But
a great quality of yours that you see solutions. You see for
yeah,
solutions, right? You're a
yeah,
solution oriented person, which
yes,
is a great
absolutely.
thing. And there is this one thing more that when you don't put yourself in a problem, then you'll not be able to grow,
Correct,
right? If you're
correct.
fine with everything, then you're stuck. You're in your comfort
Absolutely,
zone.
absolutely, absolutely. Because the process, it's easy to follow a process, but
Mhm.
it's difficult to define or what do you say, set a process, right? So in order to set a process, you need to know all the possibilities, probabilities.
Mhm.
You need to know that logarithm, right?
Yes.
So it's required. I feel problems are welcome, should be
Mm-hmm.
welcome.
Right.
Only then you would know your capacity, right? Only
Mm-hmm.
then you would
Mm-hmm.
know your intelligence. Because the
Mm-hmm.
real mapping or the real scale of intelligence, marking in intelligence is by how effectively you're tackling the problem. How
Mm-hmm.
effectively are you bringing down? How
Mm-hmm.
effectively are you coming up with solutions? So
Mm-hmm.
that is actually what intelligence is all about, right? How you
Mm-hmm.
find your way out.
Right. And this brings me to this interesting point that words also have a great power. When we see problem, right? When we say problem, it feels heavy and you get
Yeah,
scared of it. But
yeah.
when we simply replace problems with opportunity, right?
Correct.
Then your eyes
Yes,
sparkle that we
then
have an
very
opportunity,
true. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on approach, right? How you approach. Because if you see a problem as a problem, you'll always say problem. But
Mm-hmm.
if you are enough adventurous and you like experimenting or you like challenging challenges, I guess you would see it as an opportunity.
Right. It's all about mindset.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
why it's a buzzword these days. Everyone is talking about mindset only on
Is
YouTube, like
it?
everywhere you see.
Oh, please update me. Please enlighten me,
Mm-hmm.
Sunita, because it's been a long time. I
Mm-hmm.
have had a lot of travel happening last 2 months, because of which I'm not able to kind of keep myself updated with whatever is happening, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Besides the what do you say, breaking news, I don't know anything what's happening around at this point in
Mm-hmm.
time. I need to still
Right.
catch up. So yes, please enlighten me. What's the buzz?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? How's YouTube? Because today, just before you, I guess, yeah, just before you, I was speaking. I was with the conversation, and I was in a conversation with somebody, and she said, "Ma'am, this is my first session, and I saw you on YouTube." I said, "What?" No,
Okay.
because I
Mm-hmm.
I told you, right? I shared my fear of not being, on the camera on YouTube. It's too much of exposure, and I cannot take it. And she was like, "This is, I saw you here." I said, "What?" No, and which is why I can deliberately went searching for myself, my video.
Okay. Okay.
I I saw yours as well, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my God, I don't look nice. So my fear was for real. I really don't look nice. I look miserable. But
Mm-hmm.
that's how I kind of, okay, let's not look at myself. Let's just listen to both of us and probably go down to the comments. And that's where I
Mm-hmm.
kind of found little peace. Like, it's really nice. It's motivating. I saw those
Right.
guys following you and
Mm-hmm.
waiting for you to kind of come up and post videos and learning probably. I'm sure they have all learned from you so much.
Yes, from me and from tutors as well, mostly from tutors because they are more experienced, right? And we when we have conversation with them, so we dig deep into the conversation, and that's how they get to learn a lot from the videos. But let me tell you, you were looking so cute in that
Oh,
video. It's just in your mind that I don't look good on
oh
videos.
God, this broken tooth of mine. I was watching myself. Like, I was absolutely like, I did not even blink. You won't believe it. I did not blink. I'm like, I'm looking at myself. Virupal, you look so miserable. Look at your hair. Your hair from here, the twin from here. Oh my God, look at your specs.
Mm-hmm.
Too much of, as I said, too much of self-grilling. It
Mm-hmm.
happened. I went through the hell and I was like, okay, but yeah, I was soothed by the comments below. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's fruitful. It's worth it. If
Yes, it's
looking ugly is having such comments, I have no problem. I
But
have no
that's just in your
problem.
mind, and by this thing, I remember that in YouTube also, people are talking about this thing only that this generation is not so judgmental. Like you can come
Yes,
online, like you can
yes,
simply wake up and come online, start
they will
making your
embrace
video.
it.
People don't
Absolutely.
care, right?
Yes.
They just want to listen to you or whatever they are signing up for, whatever they have subscribed you for, right? If they have
Especially in this
subscribed you
kind of
for listening.
genre.
Hmm.
Mentoring and teaching in this
Right.
genre, this area, I have not seen people being so aware and so conscious about appearance. But yes, I
Mm-hmm.
guess the lifestyle videos that people make, and that people are little judgmental when it comes to appearance. I've seen the
Mm-hmm.
comments, I've read the comments.
But still, when people show off a lot, so
Mm.
like from a viewer's perspective, I don't like it when they show off a
Yes,
lot. But when people are real and they are just like us, I'm able to relate with them. So that kind of
correct,
videos I look
relatable,
for,
correct. That's
right?
nice.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me, what's news?
Nothing as such. Everything is going well.
So, are the vacations over, or
Mm-hmm.
are the vacations over,
Just
or still
started.
just
Just
started?
started.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, right. You have vacations in rainy seasons, right?
Yes, yes.
That's right. Yeah, I
This is
remember.
summer vacation. Summer vacation.
Summer vacation. Because
Mm-hmm.
I remember I'd once been to Himachal, and
Mm-hmm.
in Himachal they have a vacation in rains, not in summer
Yes.
season. So
Mm-hmm.
they start somewhere around end of May or June,
Mm-hmm.
and it I guess continues until July.
On
July.
1st July, the school will reopen on 1st July.
Yeah,
Mm,
correct.
right.
But
So
I guess
almost a
we are
month.
looking a month before, a month before we start. Like we end by May end or June first week. Our
Okay.
school start by 5th of June or 16th or
Mm-hmm.
second week of June, max to max. We
Okay.
start in June. Yeah.
So that's literally summer holidays. So here we have rainy holidays.
Yes,
We just
yes.
call
For
it
us,
summer holidays.
yeah, correct. For you it
Mm-hmm.
is still summer, I guess, but
Mm-hmm.
for us it's rain already.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, right. So has it been started raining in Mumbai?
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's already 2 weeks, I guess, more than 2 weeks.
Okay. I
Mumbai,
heard this in
is
news that
Mumbai.
monsoon has also started 8 or 9 days earlier than expected.
It has, it has,
Mm-hmm.
it has. It's raining already in Maharashtra, Goa, Bangalore, Karnataka, and Karnataka. It's
Mm-hmm.
the monsoon have already started, full
Okay.
fledged. In Goa
Okay.
also right now, I'm in Goa. Right now I'm in
Mm-hmm.
Goa, where I stay
Mm-hmm.
at my home. So it is nice, pleasant, raining,
Mm-hmm.
drizzling occasionally in the day, but night it's properly kind of proper raining.
Mm-hmm. So do you find it sometimes difficult to commute to your office or wherever you want to go in rains?
Lucky for me, I work from home.
Okay. Great,
I
great,
work
great.
from home for a reason because I guess I shared this with you. I have a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
13-year-old, uh,
Okay.
and even more tougher, she's in 10th right now. So she'll be
Mm-hmm.
appearing for boards. So, and it's a nuclear family, plus my husband is away. He
Mm-hmm.
keeps coming down, but uh, eventually it's me and her most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have that provision of going out and working, though I
Mm-hmm.
tried many times, whenever possible, wherever possible.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's just you that your child has to look up to, I guess you have no other option but to be
Mm-hmm.
available. Correct?
Right.
So yes, fortunately, because I work from home, I have got the liberty of setting my own times.
Mm-hmm.
So it has never been a problem so far. But yes, I remember the days and they were really hard when I started working, and she was very little,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to come down. I had to do night shifts purposely because I had to accommodate her school. She already
Mm-hmm.
started going to school when I stepped out and started my career again.
Mm-hmm.
So it was challenging, but I enjoyed that part as well because I knew my capability. I
Mm-hmm.
knew the capacity. I knew the horizon. I could stretch. I could do extra, which I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know I
Mm-hmm.
would, or I was able to kind of,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I remember me doing night shift, coming back at 5 in the morning, sleeping for an hour or so, 7:30, waking up again, 8 o'clock, sending her to school. Then again coming back home, preparing her breakfast because she was so spoiled that she never ate cold
Mm-hmm.
when she was young. So I used to enjoy that, honestly. It's my bad, of course, because
Mm-hmm.
when you enjoy doing something, you don't mind doing it, right?
Right, right.
So
And
dropping,
in that phase, you are so energetic as well.
absolutely.
But when you age slowly and
Yes,
gradually, you become
yes,
less energetic,
yes, yes.
right? Okay.
Possibly because even though if your heart is full, your will is strong, but
Mm-hmm.
eventually it's the body that has
Mm-hmm.
had its age, right?
Right.
And the capacity of and because we are so we neglect our health honestly in
Mm-hmm.
India now that it is in fashion and people are getting aware and people are trying to contribute more towards being healthy
Mm-hmm.
than being beautiful or good looking. Now people are
Right.
trying to turn
True.
to healthy and being fit more.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
yeah, so we neglect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because of
Mm-hmm.
which the health takes toll, right?
Right, right, true.
And but I still enjoy that phase.
Mm-hmm.
Then again,
Right.
going to sleep, again waking up, going back to work
Mm-hmm.
without any help.
Right.
So
And
it was nice.
that phase is never going to come back, right?
No.
So we have to
Yeah.
enjoy.
I hope it doesn't come back because I doubt my capabilities now. Will I be able to?
Mm-hmm.
I will make it anyway, but yes, the tiredness will be double
Mm-hmm.
than what it was earlier, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Waking up is going to be slow this time.
Mm-hmm.
The age has already, it's ticking, right?
Right, right, right. But still, your mind can be young, your heart can be young. Like we can't
Absolutely.
stop
No doubt
wrinkles
about
and
it.
our aging and
No
everything,
doubt.
but yes, we can be young from within.
I completely believe in it. I absolutely even solicit that every woman should age gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace whatever comes your way. Do not feel regretful or, being, nothing should bring you down.
Mm-hmm. Right, right, right.
Just take it. This is going to
Mm-hmm.
happen. Just take it and deal with it. Try to learn to deal with it rather
Mm-hmm.
than just crying and cribbing and sobbing about it.
Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. That would be a great suggestion for everyone, because it happens when we age, we feel demotivated, we feel like we are not looking good anymore. So yes, we need to accept the fact that there would be wrinkles, there would be fine lines. Just accept it, right?
And it's going to happen to everybody. You are
Hmm.
no exception. The point you absolutely make terms with it, you will not
Mm-hmm.
have it to at all. You
Right.
accept yourself, you love yourself the way you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's more than enough, I guess, right?
Yes, it's all about mindset again.
Yeah, correct. Very true.
Right.
Very true. It's
Mm-hmm.
very easy to say than to practice. I completely understand because we are blessed, I would say, that I look
Mm-hmm.
good. I don't look miserable. But I've
Mm-hmm.
seen women having deformities. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen women, especially the acid attack women,
Mm-hmm.
very difficult. It's very easy for me to say that accept and embrace, but
Mm-hmm.
when it actually gets down to the practicality, uh,
Right, right.
it is difficult. I completely
Yes.
understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you learn, right, eventually.
Yes, it depends on your situation. Like as you mentioned, acid attack victims. So there is one. I guess her name is Durga. I'm not able to recollect her name. So she always comes online and she has her own YouTube channel where she create vlogs. So she looks so confident online, but she must be going through something, I guess, right? But still, she tried to
It's a
look
great
confident.
battle. It's a great battle. The battle
Mm-hmm.
that happens internally, uh,
Mm-hmm.
because no matter, see, whatever happened to her has happened later. But I'm sure she must be very beautiful initially when she was
Mm-hmm.
born. She was not born that way, right?
Right.
So we all have been raised with a concept, and when it, especially when it comes to being beautiful, being
Mm-hmm.
termed beautiful. Because I have myself been through a phase where I used to reject myself. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
like myself because I was being tormented. I was being called upon. I was being picked for my color, my skin color.
Mm-hmm.
We were in that times, and now those times were
Right.
not so progress, so we can't do
Mm-hmm.
anything about it. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
evolves and things change gradually, which did
Mm-hmm.
happen eventually. So I know that set standard of beauty, and you're raised, you know, the awakening happens to you much later. When things
Mm-hmm.
go wrong with you, that's when you sit down, you understand, you analyze, you reflect.
Right.
The
Mm-hmm.
process happens much later. But the set standard and the psychology is already set.
Mm-hmm.
And that mind which tells you that you're ugly, and
Mm-hmm.
and the state that you're in right now, and the mind that is struggling right now at this point in time to kind of help yourself to fit yourself into the uh, uh, what do you say, the world, the
Mm-hmm.
standards, whatever people have set, or for you being beautiful or called beautiful or looked upon beautifully. So that battle is worst. It's very grueling.
Mm-hmm.
It's breaking. It's very heartbreaking.
Right.
And
Right.
kudos and really hats off to people who manage
Mm-hmm.
to kind of sail through such things. Because
Mm-hmm.
now it's being very superficial. The beauty
Yes.
standards, I do not understand where they are coming from. And
Mm-hmm.
when I look around the world as well, India is still better. But when I
Mm-hmm.
look around the other parts of world, they
Mm-hmm.
are even worse, I would say. You have to be flawless. Your skin has to be glowing. Your skin has to, reflect. Why? You're not born that way. You are
Mm-hmm.
born very sweet, cute, the mass
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
bone structure that normally everyone has, and the
Mm-hmm.
bone rhythm that runs through. So I don't know why that lean, you have to be lean, you have to be beautiful, the jawline, the skin, the complexion, the hair, the texture. I don't know where it's coming from. It's
Mm-hmm.
so superficial and it's very
Right.
difficult. I
Yes.
hope to see you one more time and many more times, I would say.
Definitely. I would love to meet you.
Same here. Charlie, you take
Okay.
care.
Okay.
Enjoy
Bye.
the rest of your day. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.